So welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to tie a Fly Dressers Guild Bronze Award Cat's Whiskers lure. It's one of the 5 flies in the series. You'll see from my other videos I've done a few of the others and I'll continue to work through them. So the pattern calls for a long shank hook size 10 to 12. So in the vise I'm using a Camazan B200. Trout deep water size 12. Starting off with a white 8/0 Uni-Thread, starting at the eye. Work your way back in nice close touching turns. It doesn't really matter what long shank hook you use as long as you use 3 of the same, because there's 3 flies that need to be tied almost as identically as possible. Just work the thread down towards the point of the hook, take off the tail. For this I'm using a white marabou. It's actually from Overstat, it was just on offer at the time. They had a bit of a sale on, so I thought, well, I'll buy a few packets. So I've trimmed off the fluff from the marabou. We just want about a thumb's length because we're going to tie in the tail. So that thumbs up and tear it away from the stem. Roll it in your fingers. And it wants to, the important thing is to get about the tail length just right. Pinch it in, and with a pinch and loop, tie that in. Work your way down to where the barb of the hook would be, on top of the shank. And then work your way back so you can, in close touching turns, and then take off the excess where the body would be. And then when you tie it back up, it gives you a nice even underbody. Try and get that in as neatly as possible. The main thing is to try and get all 3 as identical as possible. Once that's there, just work your way back down the body. Again, close touching turns, trying to take up that excess so it's as neat as possible. And then we've got some fluorescent green chenille. I've already exposed the core. And we're just going to tie that in. To where the marabou meets. Take it back up. Tie down the core so that it's firmly secured in. One of the points that the guild talks about is when you do the shear, when you wrap it, do it as tightly as possible, because some chenilles have got a slightly stretchy core, and if you don't do it in as tightly and as close turns as possible, it can move and rotate when you're fishing the fly. So take this all the way up the body. Until it's about 2 or 3 mil from the eye, and catch that in. Take scissors and cut away the chenille. It's a nice simple fly, this one, but I think it's probably one of the easiest of the 5 flies. Again, take your marabou, again a good thumb's pinch, tear it away, because this is going to make the wing. Roll it in your fingers. That needs to be about as close to the other one as possible. We can tidy it up at the end, but if you're going to do that, just measure it if you're doing it, just to make sure that it's going to be the same length. See it caught in at the top. And then we're just going to neatly finish off the head. Let's give us a neat finish. You can build that up to make sure that marabou is secured in. And we're just going to finish off with a whip finish. So people watch YouTube videos like I do, but I just want to talk a little bit about the guild. I'm not anything to do with the guild other than being a branch member, our local branch in Wiltshire. And I think it's worth joining your local guild, because what it does is put you in touch with other like-minded fly tyers. We meet once a month at a local venue and all get together, and some of the instructors will tie normally 3 flies on the evening, depends how intricate the flies are. We have sort of meetings where we meet up and go fishing together a couple of times, 3 times, 4 times a year, and then fish the patterns that we've tied. So all in all, it's a good little group to get to know, and everyone shares the same interests, which is fly fishing and flying ties, tying flies. Okay, so just pull the marabou back. We don't want to cut it with scissors, because you can do, but it's just less aesthetically pleasing. Pull it back and then just pinch it and tear it. Again, like I say, when you're tying for the actual bronze award, then you want to you'll probably need to measure it before you tear it, just to make sure that everything is perfectly the same length on each fly. And there you have it, Cat's Whiskers Lure Bronze Award. If you've enjoyed the video, give it as a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll get round to doing the rest of them, the rest of the Bronze Award, when they're done. I've not done the Silver Award myself, but I'll start doing the Silver Award flies, and hopefully that'll help other people to get their awards. Thanks very much.